Hello, and I know the Cara Dune event has been up for a while now, and I've been playing around with it like you do because there's not really anything going on in the game. And I think I figured out a fun way to use her. And this is someone you haven't seen in a long time, but I think she works very well under a Jyn lead. So I'm gonna go not for Rogue One, but I'm gonna go for Rebels because obviously there's no real synergy between the Rogue One characters. They just have a tag that you need for the Hoth territory battles. It's been so long since I played it, I don't even remember what it's called. So obviously with Jyn, her leadership gives you with the Zeta recovers 5% protection whenever they gain a buff. Obviously Cara Dune, with her basic, she's gonna get taunt over and over again because Jyn obviously is rebel, and there's nothing much else to it. Because Cara Dune, from what I've seen, she's a solid tank under rebels, but the thing is, she's not super survivable. There's no real recovery mechanic. You see, Infiltrator doesn't really get any health recovery or protection recovery. Same thing as well. So at least with the excuse me, with the Jyn Lee, at least she can get some protection back whenever she gets a taunt. Obviously, other buffs from Qi'ra, Jyn, and Cassian. And for the fourth character, well, actually, since this is gonna be, I'm just gonna leave out one character. Actually, when I did this first, I did Ahsoka because she's gonna get so many buffs. It's going to be great. But Cara Dune, and this one I'm gonna go with Baze and Cara. Next time I'm gonna rotate Baze out and get Fulcrum back to have a little bit more more offensive capability and remove one of the tanks. We'll see how that goes. Gonna remove that Terminator if I can. No, I can't. The other good thing about the Jyn lead obviously is the expose you get, and Cara, at least against Empire enemies, she's gonna be stunning. So that's gonna be a lot of debuffs, a lot of exposes, which turns into a ton of damage. Gonna give this back to Cassian again. Excuse me. Just had some nuts and they're feeling a bit dry right now. Again, back was the stun. A couple of exposes. The thing is, my enemies are very low level, so they don't really put to be a threat. And really, Jyn, you missed that. Yeah, but I feel like if you see like higher level enemies that can actually do damage, I think Cara's recovery will be very important. Again, more debuffs. No exposes. That's unfortunate. Can I? Wow, they have pretty high tenacity. And for instance, if Cara is slow right now, I can use Qi'ra's ability. Gonna get, for instance, if she has a ton of debuffs, she also gets a ton of heal over times. And that's 5% protection for each buff. But even if she's not debuffed, there's still 5% from tenacity up. And Cassian can just do his thing over and over again. Yeah, I think this, I have promise. It's not gonna be amazing because Rogue One is not amazing. Cara so far doesn't look amazing, but I feel like it might have some. See, boom. And obviously, Cara gains turn meter from characters dying and doubled if it's Empire. Now I'm going to go back to Rebels again, and instead of Baze, I'm going to go with Fulcrum, which means there's only one tank. They're going to have to focus on Cara if that matters, which it doesn't because they're not really going to get a chance to attack. This does more damage for buff allies, right? Let's start with this. Wow. Resisted, of course. And now she gets the taunt. Fulcrum can do her thing. Oh my god. I don't have the Zeta because why would I? And when I don't have the Zeta, they just evade like that. Yeah, for instance, you see here, Qi'ra can do a little tenacity up thing and get Cara Dune a little bit more protection for what it's worth. Mass stun, resist. Ooh, I think they probably gave her a ton more, a lot more potency in the marquee event build just to make her look more impressive than everyone else. 6 exposes, and now 2 more exposes because that's the way Jyn's lead works. It's been bugged, but nobody cares, so this is just how it is right now. That's fine. Just keep the debuffs going. It's a very, very powerful control squad, but it can easily be bulldozed over by teams with good offense, so it's not going to be amazing, that's for sure. And do another thing. Good, no evade. And boop. All of the damage comes from exposes, more or less, so this is not going to work against squads such as First Order, where there are many characters that take reduced % health damage. And every time Cara Dune is doing her basic, she's getting taunt from Jyn. From Jyn being a rebel character, that means she's going to be recovering health, recovering protection. That's very good. And now she starts the right, because her fighting against Empire also means that she's getting the TM chain, which is very nice. And now for the grand finale, at least he can't evade. So I think Cara probably works best without considering any other characters like the Mandalorians and stuff. Cara, I think, on her own works best in Jyn lead. You can also work her as a support character under some kind of scoundrel team, but I feel like that loses out her like main advantage, which is taunt. Right, she is a tank. She can work well as a support character. Work okay, I guess, as a support character because of her TM removal, which is it, because you're not gonna, chances are you're not gonna be fighting against a Empire team. And what characters can I use for this one? Obviously the easy thing to do will be just Mission and Zalbar, so I guess let's give that a go. The thing is, these 4 already work pretty well. Like, putting in Cara is not going to be that helpful unless you're actually using a well, going against Empire, which you're not, because who's putting Empire on defense nowadays? You might see very unlikely, but I guess you might see Palpatine on defense, but then he's mostly going to be working with Sith anyway, and not Empire. It's gonna be what, Bastila and Nihilus, that kind of team, you know. So yeah, so far Cara Dune seems very niche, but not every character have to be amazing. And I don't care about the Mandalorian enough to hope it's the best thing ever. Chances are she's just going to be one of the characters one of the shitty characters you need to have relicked out just to do a battle, just to do an event, which sucks, but it's been like this. Yeah, so this is a team that works well, and Cara provides a more support role. Almost reminds me of Dengar with the constant AoEs and debuffs, turn meter removal, and the stealth. Yeah, she's kind of like a light side Dengar, isn't she? I guess, in a way. And under a Qi'ra lead, every time she's critting, she's going to be healing. That's something. Yeah, she doesn't look too great, but I think Grief Karga looks amazing so far as a bounty hunter support, and the Mandalorian looks pretty good. The rest of his kit is kind of meh, but basically the ultimate ability he gets from getting his payout is incredible. Alright. So this is it for my look at Cara Dune. It's alright, not great, but might be able to get some use out of her. So thank you for watching.